so many ways to do cucumbers and put them in salads. This time of year, of course, talking about summer. We got some fresh oregano and cucumbers, American cucumbers. Do this with different type of cucumbers, Persian, European, American, you name it. We got some radishes, nice red radishes. Different color radishes will work, depending on what kind of radishes you can get at the market or you're gonna get. We're gonna be doing some vinegar and some oil, light olive oil to make the dressing here. And of course I got a little cayenne pepper as well we're gonna be adding to this. But we're gonna get cutting up on our cucumbers and our radishes first and prep our herbs. Take all the skin off. You can do partial skins on this. If you want to keep your skin on your cucumber, you totally can. It's up to you. Cut cucumbers in half lengthwise, right? Leave the seeds in, it's totally fine. If you wanted to scoop them out, you could. But if you wanted to scoop them out, you can literally take a spoon or a tablespoon and go like that and just get the seeds out. That's up to you. But these are pretty good. They don't have the heavy seeds in them. Then we're gonna go lengthwise again, like that, right? Then we're gonna do is cut a bias cut. These are about a little less than 1/4 of an inch to get pieces like that on our bias cut cucumber. Very nice. And get all those. This is gonna go in a separate bowl than what our dressing is. We're gonna make the dressing separate, then toss our cucumbers in there. Radishes, we cut the ends off each one. Depends on what type of radish you have. Then we're going to cut in half. We're going to do half moon cuts on a radish. Once you get that down, then you're going to try to slice really thin. Even trying to get like 1/8 of an inch shaving down. Nice and thin on those radishes. If you keep your fingers curled like that, you'll be fine. But really nice. If you want to do these on a mandolin, you can too as well. You can actually do radishes on a mandolin. We're going nice and thin, and those are going to go with our cucumbers. So your fresh oregano, you want to, sometimes you can pull your leaves back and get it all off. And then other times when you have to go individually to get your leaves off. And some oregano is a little more curlier in stem. Some are a little straight in stem, but we get those all off. We're basically going to need about like a tablespoon's worth of fresh oregano chopped. If you go a little bit over, that's fine. You don't want too much, but like a tablespoon and a half is fine. And you're going to chop it. Chop. You want to get a little fine there, and you want to make sure that there's no stems in there, because we're talking about a salad, so it's going to the oregano is going to marinate. What's great about oregano, even if you have a high acid environment like a dressing or a marinade, it really lends well and is hearty. Even if it browns up a little bit, it's going to add some nice flavor over time once it's in there, and it basically infuses into whatever it is you're incorporating and marinated or making a dressing or cooking. All right, we got oregano. We're going to put that right there in with our radish and our cucumber. Time to make the dressing. All right, we have our vinegar is going to go in our bowl. There we go. And next we're going to whisk our old oil in there, a little at a time. Pour slowly, whisk fast. There we go. You're going to incorporate all of that oil into there. I believe it's like 3 ounces of oil. Just like that. So we're making a temporary emulsion here with the fat and the acid mixed together. Okay, there we go. To that, we're going to add a couple dashes of cayenne. Cayenne pepper's pretty strong, so you can always add a little bit late. I'm sorry, not cayenne. Pepper flakes. A couple pinches of pepper flakes. Totally spaced on that. 1, 2. You can even go 3 or 4. Also, pepper flakes. I'm going to put another one. They kind of infuse too after a little while in some kind of a liquid marinade, or when you're cooking it. There we go. There's our dressing. Alright, so next we're going to put a little bit of salt in there too. We don't really need a lot of pepper because what? We're going to have the cayenne in there. If you want to put some black pepper in there, you can, but that's our salt seasoning. We're going to start tossing that around. This is a salad that's going to be good as it sits overnight. It just melds in flavor over time, and this will last a couple days, like 4 to 5 days in the fridge. I just made another type of a cucumber salad that basically lasted almost 7 days. You got the acid in there and so forth. Toss that all around. Then we're going to put on our dressing. Make sure every last drop of dressing is in there with your cucumbers. Very important. If you feel that it's dry, you can make more dressing the same way and just add that, because cucumbers are going to be different sizes. Some are bigger than others, so just get that tossed all around, just like that. We can add a little bit more salt to that. All right, a little more salt, and mix around. Then you're going to start tasting it and see where you are taste-wise for your seasoning. All right, I'm going to give that a taste and see where I am. You don't want to put too much salt. The salt will also bring out some of your liquid as it sits out of the cucumber. There you go. I am good on the salt. I got the oregano in there. And of course, pungency from your radish. Set up one more time, get that all. You can, after this, you can serve it right away, or you can store it in the fridge. It makes a great side for any outdoor grilling meat item or grilled fish item as a side. All right, this is really simple. You're like, oh, there's not much to this, but it's just a nice. Sometimes simplicity is the best thing, especially in summertime. You don't want to be taking a lot of time to put together stuff. Plus, when you're making, doing a barbecue or you're doing grilling, you want to keep that simple as well. So I have this side, and this holds really well. So like I said, travel to a picnic, barbecue, or just have it as a backup salad in your fridge.